Which city is next on your list of places to visit? Paris? Moscow? Rio de Janeiro? There are hundreds of cities in the world and so little time to see them all. How do you decide where to go? Well, we all need some help when making decisions in life. And that is why we have put together a quick guide to 4 of the most interesting cities in the world, starting with London. The British capital is famously expensive, so this is not the city to go to if you are travelling on a restricted budget. That said, if you eat in greasy spoon cafes, stay in a hostel, and walk rather than take public transport, a trip here doesn't have to break the bank. And remember, it's free to get into most museums. One of the most popular of modern sights in the city is the London Eye. This Ferris wheel, one of the largest in the world, opened in March 2000 and offers views over the South Bank and the Houses of Parliament. One last thing, the British climate is unpredictable at best. Bring a raincoat, a good umbrella, and be prepared to grin and bear it. The city that never sleeps, the Big Apple, the home of the Empire State Building, Times Square, and the Statue of Liberty. New York is one of the cultural capitals of the USA and rivals London for its mix of nationalities and languages. It's not that you won't find anything to do here, more that you will run out of time to do it all. New York's delis and restaurants, its theatres and stadiums, its skyscrapers and bridges are known to us from the cinema screen. But if the noise and the bustle of it all get too much for you, there is always Central Park, a place to find a bit of quiet in the middle of all the chaos. Shanghai is one of the most populated cities in the world. It's also one of the most polluted. In 2013, pollution levels were so high that outdoor sports and construction work were outlawed for a few days until levels fell again. But don't let that put you off. Shanghai is an extraordinary place. Once a fishing village, it has grown into a modern metropolis with skyscrapers to match any found in the cities of the USA. As the older parts of Shanghai continue to make way for the new, now is the time to go to see the meeting of the past with the present. The Portuguese capital, known as the City of the Seven Hills, is, like Paris and Prague, a place best enjoyed on foot. Or by tram, of course. Trams may have disappeared from most cities, but they are still very much a part of life here. One of the oldest cities in Europe, Lisbon has a quiet, elegant charm. It is a place of narrow streets and paint peeling off old buildings. Come here to walk in the footsteps of Fernando Pessoa, the great 20th century poet of Portuguese literature. That's it for our potted guide to 4 of the world's most fascinating cities. We can't hope to give you all the information you need to choose where to go, nor can we tell you what to think about London, New York, Shanghai, or Lisbon. Whatever you experience when you're there will be known only to you. No Instagrammed photo can capture it. No blog post can contain it. If travelling could be reduced to words on a screen, there would be no point to it. So stop watching this, pack your bag, and go.